How's it going, guys? Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have a special ration. We have a Spanish ration individual combat ration. This particular one is a lunch B5, and it has an expiration date of March 2018. Okay, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get it cut open. Gonna use your toolvector.com, Coast RX300. If you're interested in this knife, there is a link in the description. I'll go and cut the top of this thing open. Just like that. We have a somewhat wax-coated green box. You definitely smell, I guess, fuel tabs, a fishy smell. Hopefully it's fuel tabs and not something broken. We don't know for sure what's in this. This is the whole ingredient list. We'll go ahead and start taking everything out, then we're going to translate it. So we have Soup de Vertus. I'm not saying that correctly. Let's go and just unpack it all. We have our hand disinfectant, hand sanitizer. We have our two main cans. We have a can that looks like possibly sardines. We have a pate. Let me go ahead and translate this. We'll come back. Okay, so we're back. We have, this translates to peaches and syrup. We have green beans, I believe it was with bacon. We have a pork and pepper pate, I believe is what it translated to. Then we have the squid. It says stuffed squid. Not really sure how that's going to be, but hey, we're into it. It got dented on top. It was almost leaking, but it's not quite leaking, so it should be fine. Like I said before, we have our hand sanitizer. We have our dental cream, which is effectively toothpaste. And we have these vitamin C drinks again. These vitamin C drinks don't have any flavor. They smell a little like orange, but they're like a white clear liquid. So we have 3 and 4. We have our fuel tabs. Fuel tabs definitely the fishy smell. We have 3 of those. We have our water purification tablets. Feels like 2 of them. We have some gum. We have a pack of green matches. We have our paper towels, napkins, / teepee for your bunghole. And then we have our little Nesbit stove. Their little pouch of soup is just vegetable soup. So nothing too crazy with that. The squid is definitely going to be the craziness in this one. Let's go ahead and get this stuff unpackaged, and we're going to get these mains heated up. We don't need the fuel tabs or the stove for this one. Hand sanitizer and all that stuff off that way. Hopefully I got to brighten up enough for you. Last time I did that and it turned it dark and everybody started bitching at me in the comments. You don't know what you're doing. You're stupid. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get this opened. Okay. So let's go ahead, get everything laid out. Let's pop the pate open first. We have expiration date of March 20th, 2018. Can't go wrong with a little pate. It looks good. Heck yeah, man. It smells real good. Nice, I don't want to say porky smell. It smells like it's seasoned very well. Specks of black pepper in it. That should be really good. Okay, let's go ahead and do next. I believe this is the peaches. Expiration date of March 23rd, 2018. Get that guy opened up there. It's pretty good. It smells like peaches, or just halved smaller peaches. That's cool. Luckily, these have pull tabs and not where you have to use the opener. And we have a date of 3/2018, no month on it, or no day on it. And this say green beans with bacon or with pork. Google Translate was having trouble with the last part of it. And it looks like it is green beans. Ooh. Man, that smells weird. Like a real super potent... That's garlic or what that is. Damn, man. It smells like fish. But it's not. It smells very strange. You definitely need to heat that up. Let me go heat that up. We'll come back. We're going to do the drinks. We're going to open up the squid here and see what that's all about. Okay, so we have the green beans heating up on our little stove there. We have some water warming up for the vegetable soup mix. We'll do that next. Let me see here. I think we're waiting, probably all waiting at this point for the squid. And we have a date on it of March 2018. Let's go ahead and get her open. I'm just as curious as you guys. Oh, man. I just barely stabbed a hole in it and it just kind of blew up all over me. Squid juice. Oh, man. You guys are going to love these. Let's see if I can get the thing open without cutting my arm off. You know, I'll eat about anything, but I don't know, guys. This is probably pushing my limit. Let's come in here for a close-up. Look at that stuff. I mean, I don't particularly want to touch it, let alone eat it, but, you know, you have to try it. Look at the little legs hanging off in there. It's awesome, isn't it? There we go. Brighten up a little bit for you. I'm guessing that's salt, and man, they smell fishy like you would not believe. Should be pretty interesting. Okay, that being said, let's go and do one of our packs of vitamin C drink. It's just a super white powder. Doesn't smell like really anything. Our hot water is done. Let me see here. So we're going to need a couple spoons. I don't know if we're going to need a knife for that, or I'm not even sure. Let's go ahead and make this soup up and come right back. Okay, so we're going to mix it right in our mixing glass. It's pretty damn hot. We're going to go put that down so we don't melt the tray. I don't know if we will or not, but I don't want to find out. All right. There's our vegetable soup mix. I can feel there's chunks in here. It looks like it said pistachios on the back of it. It's so dark, there's no way you can really translate it with a translator. Cut the end of that open. I'm just going to dump her on in there. Take a smell of it. It's kind of like a Lipton soup mix, really. Get all the clumps out of it. And we forgot our spoons, didn't we? Okay, so we need a couple spoons here. We're going to go ahead and stir up our soup mix. And it looks like it has some breadcrumbs in it. Croutons, if you will. Like I said, it said it has pistachios in it. It's translating to that, but I don't particularly see that. We just put in a cup of water. Just took a guess on it. There was no amount on the back of it. It was kind of all clumpy on the back of the package. And I'm guessing it probably said like a quarter of a canteen or half of a canteen cup and all that business. It's a little bit thick. This takes a lot of mixing up to get it all diluted in the water here. All right. I'll leave that there. Let's give this guy a mix. That way it's ready whenever we're ready to take a drink of it. It's just a white slash clear liquid. I actually can smell the pate a little bit over this. This smells like a fish market on a hot summer day, pretty much. Okay, so we're back. We have... Ah, gross! We dropped her. We're back. We have our green beans. I'm now wearing a lot of it. Off our little stove. We'll set it right there because it is scalding hot. And that smells... It just smells like fish. I don't know what's all in that. It smells somewhat rancid. It smells like oyster slash fish. And it smells like it has a bunch of garlic in it. Okay. That being said, it's cooled down enough now. We gotta do a little cleanup there. Let's go and put that off to the side. We're gonna dump this out on the tray. This smells like... It smells like when I was a kid, my dad would get oysters in the can and you cook them with milk and make like a stew. It smells like that, except to be nice, it's more rancid. I'm not sure what kind of spice is in that. It smells... I don't know. It smells pretty crazy. Well, no way to sugarcoat it. Let's just go and start trying her out. What's the worst could happen, right? Let's see. Man. I'll eat about anything. This smells like it's probably going to be a bad mistake. I can't imagine who the hell will like that. Oh, man. That's hardcore. Almost like a sour, fishy, greasy weirdness to it. I think it's good. I think it's the way it's supposed to taste. I don't know, man. We're going to have to try to wrestle one of these squids out of this can. Well, we'll get the ugly stuff out of the way. We'll move on to the better stuff. All this is probably going to be pretty good. Well, here we go. Let's stick it. See what stuff with. It looks like it's stuffed with more squid. Tell you what, all you guys sitting here, why don't you just eat it, baby? It's not you sitting here looking at it right now in person. Let's smell it without dripping on me. This smells like fish. It doesn't smell that, I mean, you know, I don't know. I've eaten squid before, but not like this. I'm guessing it's pickled to some sort somehow because it looks raw, to be honest with you. Maybe it's just salt cured. The squid I've had was either fried or it was like a jerky type thing. The mouth's all kind of, I don't know, watering. Not like this looks good watering, like hope it don't barf over the tray watering. I'll at least get the chunk of black out of there. Guess that's the ink. The squid. Oh, it's crunchy. Man. Trying to chew that without barfing. I haven't been throwing I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I never get sick hardly ever. I haven't thrown up in 25 years. That's pushing the limit. I'll just say that. I just want to state, these are from eBay. I'll put the link in the description of the seller. I mean, it's not his fault. I'm not blaming him at all. All this stuff is good. It's the way it's supposed to be. It's just hardcore. Well, you guys in Spain are probably just laughing. You probably get this all the time. I don't really know. This reminds me of, if you ever had a Pickles pig foot in a jar, you can buy in the store. It's like a gelatinous kind of spongy weirdness. Some crunchies in there, which is probably some kind of sand or toenail, or I don't know what it could be. Let's just go ahead and put that out of our brain. Let's try some of this stuff. This stuff doesn't taste like much. It's just kind of like a bitter white powder. And it smells so nice when you smell it. It's almost like pouring milk and water together and then pouring some vitamins in it. Real bland, but yet bitter, but yet kind of creamy. I don't know. Hopefully the pate is more to our liking. It's breathing out my breath. Smells like that squid. Pate smells really good, to be honest with you. That's definitely a pork liver pate. Real nice and creamy. It is really nice. And if you guys wonder what this tastes like, the guys in America, have you ever had Braunschweiger? Braunschweiger is a German, it's like pork liver. It comes in a roll. You get it at most grocery stores. You can slice it off. It's real rich liver, like a pate. Not bad at all. Before we do the dessert, we're going to try the soup. We'll go and stick this in there because we're going to use that for that. Our soup has gotten thickened up. I don't know for sure that's enough water. It don't smell bad. It smells like it's like a Lipton soup. Yeah, that's some nice spices in it. Maybe a little oregano in it. It has the little croutons or breadcrumbs. Not bad overall. All right, so let's go ahead and try our peaches out. Well, we lived through the squid, so that's good. When the camera was off, I had to do a little shudder when I looked at him. My breath, when I'm talking, I'm breathing out. I can still smell it on my breath. It just stinks. I'm not going to say what it smells like, but you can just guess. Peaches are very good. Slightly tart. Nice light syrup on it. Yeah, they're very good. That, on the other hand, not so much. Anyway, let's move on to our gum here. Just one big piece of gum. White in the center. Moving on here. Our hand sanitizer. We did this last time. I don't really remember what it was like. I don't use a knife. I had the squid juice on. Go ahead and squeeze it off. Put a little bit in our hand here. I remember right. It was just basically hand sanitizer. Lotion in it. Very little bit of lotion smell to it / alcohol. Yeah, and it makes your hands nice and smooth. Very nice. And our toothpaste, don't open it up, it's just toothpaste, just a white cream. And dental cream is what they call it. Our matches, kind of funky heads on them. Go and light one up. Light well. A lot of the American ones, they don't want to strike very well on the strike pad there. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much all. That is all for the 2018 Spanish combat ration. This is the lunch, and this is B5. Thanks for watching, guys.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars